Two people live in the exact same city with the exact same lifestyle, yet they experience completely different lives. One is constantly stressed about money, while the other sits back, completely calm. This woman, for example, is our smart investor. She earns less than her counterpart, but maintains complete control over her daily life. Then there's the trap victim. He earns almost double her salary, but he spends every month drowning in financial anxiety. The gap between these two suggests that the raw size of a paycheck matters less than the rules governing the outflow. If a lifestyle expands at the same rate as a salary, the earner stays in the same place. Income goes up, but that money instantly leaks out to support new habits, keeping the actual net worth at zero. These money problems are often actually decision problems. To fix the leaks, we have to look at the minimalist rules that govern the smart investor's behavior. Rule number 1, the cost of an item extends past the price on the tag. You pay for objects with storage space, ongoing maintenance, and the mental energy required to manage them. There is also an opportunity cost. Every dollar handed over for a physical object is a dollar that cannot be invested or grow for future use. Rule number 2 shifts the metric of value. Calculate the cost per use. When you divide the sticker price by the number of times you actually use the item, the math of what is truly expensive changes. Rule number 3 is the replacement test. If an object in your home disappeared today, would you spend your current cash to buy it again? A no means you're just holding on to a possession that has stopped providing utility. Unneeded items act as a drain on potential wealth. Rule number 4 focuses on boredom upgrades. Replacing functional items simply to satisfy a desire for novelty is a primary driver of financial instability. Our trap victim illustrates this. His old car runs fine, but he signs the contract for a new vehicle because he's tired of it. Rule number 5 counters this by creating intentional friction for spending while automating the savings process. Enforcing a 24-hour waiting period, deleting shopping apps, and removing saved cards forces a pause. Meanwhile, automated transfers ensure the savings account continues to grow. Rule number 6, track what you own, not just your money. Awareness of the sheer volume of possessions often curbs the impulse to accumulate more. Engineering an environment that resists spending creates a systematic defense against momentary impulses. Rule number 7, rent before you buy. Testing an item first reveals if the excitement will survive the initial novelty. This leads to rule number 8, the multiplier effect. A car purchase, for example, brings a chain of additional obligations that aren't visible on the sticker. Hidden costs attach themselves to the primary purchase immediately. Now, the owner is responsible for insurance, fuel, and specialized maintenance. These requirements transform a single choice into a recurring drain on future income. The cycle spins faster and expands, creating a long-term financial burden. When the multiplier effect is ignored, everyday purchases turn into permanent drains on freedom. Rule number 9, define what enough looks like. Without a specific boundary, any increase in income will automatically trigger an increase in spending. This enables rule number 10, measuring wealth by freedom of choice rather than a tally of possessions. In this system, wealth is the ability to walk away from a toxic job or say no to a project. Success is visible in the empty space on a calendar and the control over one's time. Sovereignty over your schedule is a more accurate metric of prosperity than the inventory of your house. This approach leverages the math of needing less to gain leverage. It focuses on the benefits of a low burn rate rather than the deprivation of having fewer things. When needs are minimized, more wealth stays in the account. This creates the stability seen here, the quiet confidence of someone who isn't one emergency away from a crisis. Rather than chasing a higher income to solve your problems, focus on fixing the rules of your consumption. Adopt these rules to build a system of financial stability. If you want to stop wasting thousands without realizing it, subscribe now, because the next videos will show you how to build real wealth step by step.